And we are live! Hello everybody, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, happy time zones wherever you might be, and welcome back to the House of Hubris here on twitch.tv/SarahSant. I'm Emma, and we come to you today at a substantially different time to normal. Didn't get a stream done yesterday because I was busy doing a Quiz Bowl tournament, but yeah, so apparently that was a better use of my time than being with you all. But I mean, the most important outcome of said 10 hours sat here doing Quiz Bowl was, while I was waiting for bonuses, I built most of this adorable child that is completely throwing off my chroma. How did you do that? Stop doing it. Anyway, she's very cute. Having her here apparently makes my green screen stop working, so I'm going to put her back away. That was weird. Cameras! What even are they? Oh, wow, it also made my bitrate go super weird. That's exciting. I built you, I didn't put a curse in you. Stop it. Okay, that was a strange interlude. But apart from that, yeah, we're back. So it is now Sunday evening instead, and we've got some more of the Banner Saga. If you were here last time, you'll remember one party made their way to Grofheim, which turned out to be on a lot of fire. And since then... Wow, can I remember everything? Since then, we went to Ridgehorn, the tower, fought a lot of dredge there. Not particularly well, but we did it. We found Eyvind, who is a mender, who... There's been very little information thus far on what menders even are, but he was mostly dead, and with another vendor who was all the way dead. And the two parties are beginning to meet up now, and we're all heading down to Einartoft, where humans aren't allowed, but it's where the Val King is, and we're just going to be like, hey guys, help, please. So let's just get back on with it, shall we? It's a weird ambient noise. So yeah, map-wise, yes, we are about to head down the Borough Pass. Yes, that was the other thing that we just saw. We got to Wimto, which turned out to be quite an accurate name, because then we saw a snake the size of mountains coming down and tearing a chasm through the mountains for us, and we've basically been running away from that, because why wouldn't you? That's a really strange noise. Let's get away from it, shall we? On we go.
We approach a city that only Varl have seen, and cross a bridge that only Varl could build. Let us hope that we are the only unwelcome visitors to pass.
Proud of you to assume you'll get across. Again, I'm not saying these dire pronouncements from memory, I'm just... because it's been a long time and I've forgotten most of this game. I think I've played the start of it again since then, but that's literally it. I think I'm further than I ever normally got when trying to start a new thing. Because, hey, wasn't that half the point of this stream? I'm really bad at actually committing to games without somebody to hold me to them. And that's what you're here for. Also, hopefully you enjoy it, but, you know, mostly you're here so that somebody watches me and makes me actually play these games. So, hey, thanks for that. That's a lot of art. That is a lot of Val. Could we have this many Val, please? Like, I can't help but feel it would help a lot. Yes, there's our war party at the front. We picked up Fasolt, who was splitting off from Harkon's group. All of these warriors! Another great war is upon us. This is the third time I have seen such a thing. There are far fewer of us now than there once was. Yes, because that's another bit of world-building that came up, was Varl were all individually hand-created by the gods, and now the gods are dead. That's all Varl we're getting. Krum heads up the stairs to the Great Hall and returns shortly after speaking to some Varl. What did they tell you? By all accounts, the Dredge are coming here. Looks like they plan to end the Varl for good this time. This place will become a killing field soon. They say the Prince of Men is here. We've got a mender too. Damn it, I was keeping his accent Welsh for several lines and now it's going West Country. Prince Luden is here, from Arbarang. In any case, we'll be given no audience today. You remember the last time you were here, Ingvar? It's Ivor. Yeah, I remember it. What now? We find somewhere to rest. I'd recommend keeping your people out of trouble while you're here, Rook. In fact, keep them invisible. Jorund won't be happy you're here. You're shown to quarters, but could wander the city while you wait for an audience. You feel like you could sleep for a week straight. Ah, yes, I have people who could level, but I do not have the XP with which... not XP, the money with which to level them. Boo. Why am I going to the market? I literally just established that I have no money. Fine, let's rest, I guess, although I think it is a gross betrayal of my brand. As you settle in, you receive word to come to the Great Hall the next morning. Ivor suggests not speaking unless addressed, and even then keep it short. In your dreams that night, you see Varl kings fighting with dredge lords. An ominous feeling lingers as you prepare to enter the Great Hall. First, I'm going to take another day. Just for morale's sake. Well, I just see we only have 11 days of supplies left. That's not a lot. Enough, Haven. The bridge stands. Find some other way. Greetings from Wormtor, Jorund. What an ally. Now he's stolen Ivor's voice. Who are these people? We don't have time for games. Wait, I know you. Ingvar among us again. Is this what the end of the world looks like? Jorund steps down from his throne to get a closer look. In the light, you spy deep wounds on the Varl King. This is my last option. You look like death, Jorund. The Sundra came through Grofheim. All of them. We would still be there. A few thousand Varl remain. Bellower's been following us since Grofheim. That is what he does. What'll you do? Remain. There is no better place for us than here. We make our stand in Einartoft. But even if Einartoft falls, the Varl won't be wiped out. Harkon is taking our best warriors to Arbarang, as we were discussing. I'm not going, Jorund. We're needed here. This is not a debate. A messenger bursts through the doors, cutting the tension. He says a stone singer has been cutting a path across the bridge. Gods, can we not have a moment's respite? They should not be here already. A stone singer's with them. Let me bring down the bridge, as I said. It will buy us. I said the bridge stands, Mender. I said again to you, and the Prince of Men, and the whole Mender Council, were they here? I will not say it again. Harkon, you go to Arborang. Eyvind, do not even touch that bridge. Am I understood? You are. Then I'll confront the singer myself. Nobody tries to stop Eyvind, but many follow as he leaves the Great Hall. The Mender walks past great companies of Varl on the way to the bridge. A tall, thin creature stands there, 2 black spears over its shoulders, ringed by dredge. The Varl have backed away in fear. Eyvind stops before the stilt-legged figure. Suddenly Ivor is beside you. What is that thing? Stone Singer, mutters Ivor. It's close to the dredge come to mention of their own. I've only seen one before. Didn't go well. We should do something. You expect Ivor to refuse, but instead he locks eyes with you. Listen to me, Rook, he says. You'll probably die here, and so will everyone else who steps on that bridge. Look at your daughter. Are you prepared for that? You're not doing this alone. I won't stop you, says Ivor. Fight like it's your last. You're not sure what to expect, but you draw your axe, and soon find yourself standing behind Eyvind on the bridge, wondering if you made the right decision. Boss time, straight away. Love that for me. Still can't level anyone, don't have any renown. Eyvind's here, and he's level 5! Oh, in that case, you can absolutely have this +3 break Farthingjarth. Yes, I know, he has points available. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. So yes, it's Eyvind, everyone. Eyvind's relationship with the Valka Juno is clearly more than that of an apprentice. He also seems battle-capable in such a powerful way that many of the clansmen keep their distance. Conversely, he unselfishly uses his mending to heal the wounded and help around camp. Despite his nervous energy, Eyvind possesses a diplomatic demeanour and an unexpected confidence. So yes, we have a Mender. They're basically wizards. Active ability, Arc Lightning, because they're basically wizards. I love the animation for that. Eyvind pulls fire from the sky onto any enemy within a range of 6. Lightning strikes each unit diagonal to the target until it runs out of units to hit. Each time it arcs, it does 1 additional strength damage. It does cause friendly fire. So that's exciting. And it just does direct strength damage. And also he has Mend. Can restore armor of any ally within 6 tiles, equal to half of the Mender's current willpower rounded up, plus more for higher ranks, which is pretty damn neat. So, now I think it might be time for us to field our stronger team. What's Alette carrying? Ah, yes, Ring of the Wolf, so that she's less squishy. Ivor's got that Dragonstone, Rook's got... Ah, yes. Enough can be replaced with Fasalt, who will shift up the order. Yeah, I think that's a solid lineup. Line-up, whatever one of those is. Wish I had points with which to promote people. Oh well. Let's go. It's, as they say, on. Look at him with that 5 break. He can only directly attack people actually in melee. So you might as well do that with his 5 break. Oh, sorry, did I say 5? I meant 7 break. Don't like that. What are the Stone Singer's things? Disease strike. Enemies are diseased on contact, losing 1 strength per turn. Cool, keep away from it, got that. Rupture, wounded allies explode, doing strength damage to anyone stood next to them. That's very bad. or Umbrage. Lowers allies' armor, but sharply raises strength. None of these are great. I'll say that. None of them are great. God, Val, very slow. You're dead. Can't get in range of anything, I don't think. So, should go there. Don't have enough range on rain of arrows, so never mind. So, I mean, this would just be 2 direct strength damage to the stone singer, which would be terrible. Or if we could fast swap some armor back. Actually, that wouldn't hurt at all. Mend has a much less cool animation, by which I mean it basically has no animation. Okay, so yeah, the Stonesinger used Rupture, so all of them now have dramatically less armor, but much higher strength. But I can fix that by making them have much less armor and much less strength on account of being dead. I think this is a good time for Mark the Prey. Oh, I assumed Alette was in range. Oh, come on. Game. Boo. Oh, thanks for hitting my tank instead of my squishy archer that you stood right next to, idiot. Oh, hello. They're positioned diagonally to each other. So I'm going to retreat to there. And then Arc Lightning. They also count as diagonal. I'm not sure is the thing. Ah, there you go. It actually highlights who would hit. So we'd be hitting either with that, which I don't love. We would not hit the Stone Singer as well with that. Or I could just use it to finish that one off. Nah, let's... Alright, what if I target this one directly? Well, then it'll have less time to arc before it hits Ivor, so that's fine. Sorry, Ivor. But yeah, I just love that animation, just pulling the lightning out of the ground. Weaken them all. Make it so they can't touch me. And then they're dead. What? I didn't think Ivor was that low on strength. Jesus. get him alert. This is why puncture is good. You just... Oh no, the stone thing is doing something again. Let's kill it before it continues to do things. I don't like it when it does things. Is it not lighting range? No. But it will be if I stand over here. Oh, but that wouldn't hit these. Boo. I would argue that... Yeah, it depends how we're defining diagonal. I suppose... Does anyone need some armor back? Yeah, he should give Fastlock some armor back. There, have 5 armor. Kill that one. Although, now I think about it, that just means we're giving more turns to the Scourge, who is ludicrously strong, so that was, in retrospect, very stupid. Okay, and he's used Umbrage again, but that's fine because that decreases their armor, which makes the archers hit them harder. And once again, I'm killing off the other ones and giving the Scourge more turns at 21 strength, which is stupid. But hey, what do I know? I'm a bear. Ha! Get wrecked. Okay, this is the time for Hunt Prey. Tactics! Occasionally they work. Why has it gone down to 2? Okay, now you're actually computing the bonus properly. Weird. Catch up game. I'll let you have the kill. Oh, do you want to bring your daughter out there? Yes, because she's a badass and she will kill it. And yes, all my frontline fighters have been injured. What of it? And we've got a bunch of renown that we can use to level people. The Stone Singer falls hard. A howl like a hurricane sweeps across the bridge, the dredge part like a black sea. From their depths steps a crimson bear moth, and a wave of sheer terror hits you like you never felt before. Bellowing. Get the men out of here! Ivor hisses. Run! Your legs move, almost with a will of their own, though you can't pull yourself away from watching what happens next. And as a result, we get an animated section. Oh no, no, this isn't an animated section. This is actually just a one-on-one fight between Ivor and that massive, terrifying thing. God, what was I thinking? An excellent question, especially given that you're going into this injured. Bellower has 20 armor and 20 strength, and seems practically unkillable. And attack. Stuns one target and pushes all others back. That's just super great. Super great. Ivor, give it the old college try. But what if you use battering ram? That's funny. Just punt that giant. Oh, wow, thanks. from those of us on headphones, ouch. Yeah, I don't think that was winnable. Also, you will note just below the banner there, that's Ivor's left arm. I can't put my hand over there because it goes out of the camera field. Yeah. Ivor writhes in agony, his arm torn clean off by Bellow's onslaught. Sunt raises his weapon for the killing blow. Sundra, face me! Screams an uncertain Eyvind, stepping back onto the bridge, raising his staff high. Even from here, you can see his arm trembling. You feel practically frozen in place watching. This is an animated segment. Oh hey, there's that big snake. Oh, it's a very short animated section. Eyvind recoils in terror from the massive serpent that has appeared in the distance, and even Bellow backs away. It leans in close to inspect the two armies, flicks its great tongue, and then indifferently lurches over the mountainside and out of sight. The dredge are a knot of confusion. Some cower, others crouch in what looks like worship. Harkon shouts orders above the din. Varl rush forward, bowling over surprised dredge, gaining ground. Bellower has receded back into the horde. Orange watches from atop the stairs. Hurry, says Eyvind, suddenly pulling at your arm, snapping you out of the moment. You rush to Ivor, laying on the ground amidst the fighting, still breathing despite a missing arm, and drag him back into the city. So it's all gone very well indeed. Just the best. Eyvind. Can you save? Yes, probably. Give me silence. Nearly 3 hours pass silently as Eyvind plies his trade. Flesh slowly forms and closes across Ivor's torn frame. That is as much as I can do. You should make it. Thank you. Amanda looks exhausted, leaning heavily against the bed. When was the last time you slept? A couple days ago. I'm okay, I just need to sit. Before you can catch him, the mender crumbles to the floor. Chapter 5. Weary the Weight of the Sun. The chapter titles in this are so evocative. I don't know if they're quotes or anything. Exemic. Exemic. I think the stress would be there because it's a verb. Anyway. Your sight swims as if underwater. Memories fly away like startled ravens before you can catch them. With great effort you remember who you are. Juno. You also realise that a monumental serpent is speaking to you now. Your last certainty was that you died some time ago, and that it is about to happen again. I feel just mouth would be a better attack, but what do I know? I'm not a snake. Frustrating. You're slow to understand the serpent. It speaks in a language that recalls very ancient memories of words you learned long ago. If you are not going to die, I suppose we must speak instead. Who are you? My name is Juno. You are a Juno? It means nothing to me. Maybe I have asked the wrong question. What are you? What is your purpose? First, tell me what you are. Do you ask the hammer what the blacksmith is making? This conversation becomes more meaningless by the word. What do your prophecies say? The gods gave you prophecy, fate, destiny. Is there no child coming to slay me with a magic sword? Are there no stars in the sky foretelling this disaster? Do you truly not know? The gods are dead. Dead? How is that? Are you a god? No. The gods are silent, and before me stands one who knows not what they have done. Listen carefully now, for I will give you a prophecy. I am the end. Do you understand? This world and this tapestry I will devour. It is my purpose. But I cannot. Instead, now comes a wall of night to consume your pitiful world. Wall of night? The dredge? Dredge? Stone men marching across a long bridge? No, it is darkness. The egg white that has turned black. I am meant to devour the tapestry itself. Not idly witness the dusk smother this rock. I am incomplete, a worm crawling through a dung field, because of you. Who are you to take my destiny? What are you? Return what is mine. I need to drink. Didn't work the first time. Avent. Juno? You're alive. You're alive! How? Where are you? Wait, where am I? Asleep, I presume, or unconscious? I am in Ridgehorn, I think. A serpent was trying to kill me. Now I'm talking to you. Time is moving strangely. I've lost waves of memories. But I found you. For a short time, at least. The serpent said something about a long bridge. So I took a guess. It came after you? We saw it at Einartoft. Are you okay? It tried to turn me to ash after we spoke. I'd be surprised if that's the last we've seen of it. It could tear the land apart or crush cities if it wanted. What do we do? It gets worse. A prophecy of the gods that I've never heard of. There are still prophecies out there? It was vague. It sounded like that serpent was supposed to swallow the world. Instead, some kind of darkness or nothingness is seeping from the north. It devours whatever it touches. That would explain why the dredge are swarming in on us like someone kicked an anthill. Avent, are you in danger? You could say so. Bellower's here. Varla holding him off, but not for much longer, I think. Of all the Sundra, why the immortal one? Bellower, that is the worst of luck. I would have you come to me, but we will have to do this the hard way. Listen closely. I will return to Strand and find passage down the Red River. You must leave Einartoft and meet me in Sigerholm. Juno, we'll never make it to Sigerholm. Bellower is about to overtake us. The Var won't listen to a thing I Find a way. Do whatever it takes. I will not be able to contact you again before Sigrholm. Go. And Eyvind. Yes? I love you. Adore. Giant End of the World snake is a one-time thing, but yeah, I think that's the point, is that this is the snake that's meant to be that one-time thing. He's just pissed that somebody's taking his job. You've spent a lot of time next to him since he passed out. Just keeping an eye on him. It's not like that, Dad. He saved Ivy. He might save the rest of us. Can he hear us? He just moved. How long was I? You were out for a couple of days. How do you feel? Juno, she's alive. I need to meet her in Sigrholm. Hold on, slow down. Who's Juno? She's my mentor on the Mender Council. She contacted me. Contacted you how? She's not like most Menders. What happened here since I passed out? The Varl are holding the dredge back just badly. Bellowing has disappeared. Ivar is still out of it. Jorund sent Hakon, Ludin, and a couple of hundred Varl away to Arberang. I don't know how long we'll be able to hold out here. Rook, I need your help. Take me to Sigrholm. Juno's gonna meet us there. Sigrholm? That's got to be a week away at least. And just abandon Einartoft? Maybe. Or, no, I could destroy that godforsaken bridge myself. That would delay the immediate threat, but Jorund will never agree to it. I need to understand a few things, Eyvind. Why won't the Varl King destroy the bridge? I can't completely understand it myself. The last time I mentioned it, he made his mind very clear. He'll let the city and the rest of the world fall before that damn bridge. How would you collapse that bridge by yourself? Not by myself. I could blast it apart, but this bridge wasn't made to fall. It'll take time and concentration. That's why I need your help. And the Varl will try to stop me. It could mean holding off both the dredge and the Varl. What do we do about Bellowing? I can't stop him, but I believe Juno can. That's why we need to go. We could just leave. And let the Varl die to give us a head start. It's not my first choice. I've done everything I can on my own. What is going on around here? That serpent, Bellower? Look, I know things are... It's a long story. How well do you know history? We're from a very small town in the woods. I'll keep it short. You know how men and Varl were made by the Loom Mother, the other gods. In the First Great War, the armies of men and Varl hated each other, so they fought bitterly for land and dominance. Then one of the gods created the dredge, and they were such a threat that unless men and Varl set aside their differences, they threatened to wipe out both races. Ah, the classic ploy. So they did. They ended the war, pushed the dredge into the north, and formed an alliance that has held ever since. The Second Great War began generations later. The dredge rallied their forces, defeated the Varl who watched the borders, and laid waste to unsuspecting settlements throughout the world. They were led by Sundr, powerful dredge warlords and weavers like Bellower. He was there in the Second Great War. Humanity was on the brink of extinction when the inner circle of Menders went forth, and finally the Sundr sent the Sundr and the dredge deep underground. Wow, words are hard, y'all. It's a Sunday evening. That's no time for words. For the most part, the dredge haven't tried to return since, well, Until now. Those Manders were called Valka. Juno wasn't there herself, but she's from their bloodline. So another great war has begun. If I didn't think the world was ending, it would be incredible. Ancient history is playing out before us. What about the serpent? That's another story. There's nothing in the mental libraries about that thing. It must have something to do with the dredge returning. That seems likely. I need time to think about this. You're saying what? You want to think about things? I can't do the dance. And I apparently have something stuck in my eye the size of a postbox. There it was. Once again, my body betrays me. There has to be some way to... I can't believe the Val would be so stubborn. Speak to Jorundr yourself. He's in the Great Hall. Maybe you'll have more luck, or maybe he'll put your head in a spike. Oh my god. Stop it. Eyes. Cease. Rook, I hate to put all this on your shoulders, but I've got few friends here. Come to a decision quickly. Either way, we can't stay. We have to make a decision home. Juno will know what to do. So we have destroy bridge. We have leave. We can go to the Great Hall to Jorundr. First of all, what we're going to do is spend some renown. Odd leaf. Be better. Oh yeah, I was thinking that there were some more gaps in my party than I thought, but that's because we don't have Ivor anymore, isn't it? Ooh. You'll do as I say. I'm not here to argue. I'm telling you that we're dying by dozens every day now. You sent our best away with Harkon. How long do you expect us to last? You asked for this command, Fasolt. Don't let them across the bridge. Fasolt takes his leave just as you approach. Not great timing, you think to yourself. Thank you for the audience. I forget your name. Rook. Rook, how is Ingvar? Will he survive? I think so. If I remember Ingvar well enough, he hasn't told you why he faced down Bellowing, did he? No, he keeps things to himself. Yes, that sounds right. Ingvar confronted Asundra in his youth, during the Great Wars. He won that fight. None other but the Menders have done that. He proved us stronger. Maybe he thought to do it again. I've killed Asundra. How did he end up at Skog? You'd have to pry that out from him yourself, I don't know. He disappeared when the last king tried to name him Kendr. It occurs to you that Jorundr would not be on the throne now had that happened. But why are you here, Rook? Be brief. I am offering to help take apart the bridge. Human, if there is one more mention of that bridge... Jorundr's mood changes almost instantly. If you have nothing else to say, get out of my damn hall. What's so important about that bridge? Every man I've ever met thinks he'd rival the gods himself if only he were in charge. And then maybe they say it in a slightly less weird way, and few men are in charge. I'm over 400 years old, and I know that I know little. You're a child, an infant, and yet you know everything. Listen, human, this story is not about you. If you jumped from that bridge today, the world would not change. Wow. Now either help Vassal retake it or leave my city, I don't care which. Guards are quick to usher you from the Great Hall. You don't resist. Now we have fight on bridge as a third option there. And do we have Vassal back? Because he was very useful in the last game. Yes, but he's injured. Well. Oh. Let's do the bridge fight, and then I might actually have to call it. I'm remembering why I don't do this in the evening as a rule. At the war front, rows of Varl are lined up, waiting for their turn to fill in as the warriors on the bridge battle dredge in one endless churn of bodies and blood. Fasalt catches your eye in between giving orders. You lost, human. Offer help? Fair enough. I'm not going to argue against putting you on the bridge, he says. We've got plenty of wounded here as well if you can work a needle. That's valuable work. You spend a day alongside Alette and many others tending to wounded Varl, of which there are many. The work is hard and bloody, and after a long day you excuse yourself to wash off and find a place to sleep while the fighting continues unabated. It's now a day later, and there's still a fight on the bridge. Should just have plenty of food in, because that's kind of how you lose a siege. You approach the bridge, which gets a raised eyebrow from Fasalt, who's lugging a dead warrior over his shoulder. Back for more, he says. Glancing out onto the bridge, you can tell that they've lost ground on the bridge since yesterday. What's the plan here? You ask with concern. I just do what your ranger tells me, replies Fasalt. Right now we're killing every dredge on that bridge, so throw in or piss off. If you don't want to fight, help me clear bodies off the bridge. Our warriors are getting choked up around them. No, we're gonna fight. Fasalt nods and puts you in with a line with others. Bleh. Don't be a hero, he grunts. Kill a few and come back alive. A slow terror starts to creep in from waiting to go into battle, but eventually you find yourself face to face with rows of dredge packed shoulder to shoulder. Rows of dredge, comma, packed shoulder to shoulder. Okay. I could not pass that at all at first. Yet more indication of why this was probably a bad idea. But hey, sense be damned. Oh, we've got Ivan back. Should we just do an all-human team? Yes, we should. That good confetti can't go with anyone who hasn't already got something better. Likewise that one. Okay then. Yeah, I think after this fight I might be calling it. It's early, but early in stream sense, in an objective sense, really quite late. I wonder if you'll close quicker. Try and hit me. Ha ha ha! Wait, I think I just got out ha-ha'd. You're diagonal from each other? Seriously, isn't that such a neat animation? Another kill, although I think I'm doing the thing again and I need to stop it. Ale is actually doing a sterling job at dodging damage. Oddleaf goes over here. What's that new to exhaustion? She could break 4 armor on that. Yeah, wow, even movement feels like it's become very slow and deliberate. It's not a good sign. It's been a tough weekend, y'all. 10-hour tournaments are always hard, and you come out being like, why do I do this? This hobby sucks. Everything is awful. And then you go and do it again. So that's fun. Is this a good time for a mark of prey? Wait, that's not the button I pressed. That is empirically not the button I pressed, and also I spent 2 willpower points I deeply didn't need to. It's going very well, just so well. I really need an arm check. Stick. That's what wizards do. What else do you think the sticks are for? I feel like perhaps I'm doing the thing now. Avon's down. Big guy's down. Oddly, if you're a boss. These slings and we'll be good. Unfortunately, they do keep killing us, which, as I say, frankly rude. Now, if I flank them like this, she's got thread the needle. Sorry, everyone. Really. The squishiest ones have it. Well, I suppose not Ale. He's not technically squishy. He is literally meant to be a tank. That is his determined purpose. Thanks for shoving him over this way. That gets another level I can't afford. Same with Oddleaf. Rook's injured. Evan's injured. Hogan's injured. Well, Farsalt was injured as well. Or did I just not bring him on that mission? No, that's where you went back to the barrack and set on nest, yeah. You'd swear the fighting is getting more vicious and dangerous. Again, you let the next line of Val push into battle when you don't dare to risk it anymore. Come back tomorrow if you're looking for more, says Farsalt. You sleep poorly. Avon's suggestion to collapse the bridge keeps repeating in your mind. I should be able to level somebody up. No, the only ones I have don't have a head cyclone yet. Sorry. Yeah, I think we might be done. Because apologies for only being here for an hour and taking you from cliffhanger into even bigger cliffhanger, but streaming on Sunday evening when I've had a tough week and was doing 10 hours of Quiz Bowl yesterday was, in retrospect, probably a bad idea. So I'm going to go and do something that isn't this and is rather more horizontal. So, yeah. But hey, I mean, we got an hour. Okay, so quick wrap up. Thanks for everyone who's tuned in. I know a lot of people are busy right now, but thanks if you're catching up on the VOD. Welcome from the past. Yeah, if you enjoyed this, you know where to catch me, but just in case, this is twitch.tv/Serasent, that's SERASENT in the House of Hubris, and you'll see that all out on the title card in a minute. We screen every screen? That's not a verb. Stream every Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday at 2 PM British time, that is 9 AM Eastern, 6 Pacific, other time zones are available. And we are continuing this for the entire series, so buckle in, it's going to be a nice long ride. Should be good though. If you want to be notified when we're live at weird times, like for example now, then you can throw us a follow here on Twitch. Bumps my numbers up, but more importantly, lets you know whenever I'm live. Does not let you know whether or not that's a bad decision that you will have to do on your own. Also, if you miss any of our irregularly scheduled episodes, you can find them on the Twitch. VODs are kept for 8 weeks after the fact, or about 2 weeks after they go up on there. They are on my YouTube, link to which is like there-ish. I always have to rework it out, you'd think I'd just remember. There-ish. Says VOD archive, you can find it, it's under the video. Or go to youtube.com/users/rf191999, and it will, yeah, and it contains everything from since the start of the channel, so that's like a dozen different games that we've completely played through, a year of content, which is wild. And yeah, throw us a subscribe when you're there, and cost you nothing, and means you can have hot, fresh VODs delivered to your subscription feed every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday evening. What else? If you want to find me elsewhere on Twitter, regrettably, your best option is still... No, if you want to find me elsewhere on the internet, regrettably, your best option is still Twitter. See, this is why I'm stopping. Where you can find me at Wariuce, that's W-A-R-U-C-E. And I shout about politics and the world and cute people and stream notifications and memes. You know, all of the things you'd want a Twitter account for. So yeah, throw us a follow on there. Be nice to chat. Yeah, that's about all I've got to plug at the minute, so I will be signing off here. Stay around after we go to titles, because I'm going to throw a raid over to Emily, usually of the chat. She was also doing a stream at the same time. So yeah, I'll throw a raid over so we can all go check out what she's doing. Last time I checked, she was playing Game Deck, which looks interesting. So, again, love you all, stick around for the raid, and I will see you again regularly scheduled time when I will be slightly more conscious, probably, on Tuesday. Love you all, later.